Okay folks, this is Karynjean from Ex Libris Crafts, and this is the current craft room setup. You know, I've been talking about that rotary trimmer there, which is huge, so it's on my craft table here. I need access to that, and the only way to get there from my chair is through here, and this is usually right where my dog is plopping down. And I figured that if I rotate the workstation, I just stepped in something. Rotate the workstation 90 degrees that way, just flip it. I will have access around it, because then that'll also give me access to my fabrics. Might make me a little bit further away from the sewing machine, but I'll deal with that. Of course, one of my issues is going to be electrical, because that's where my electrical is. So let me see what I can do with this, and I'll get back to you. Okay, oops, sorry about that. I've decided to take you through a bit of the craft room. Please forgive the glaring lights, because I turn on all the lights when I'm up here. I also turn on the hall light behind me, and it's a very bright light to lighten up this corner. So before, my desk used to be L'd, coming out from where the green card is, coming out this way, butting up against the craft table here. But then the dog would always lay right here, and now it was just a pain, and I couldn't get in and out. It was easy because I had all access to everything over there, but now it opens it up more because I can walk around the desk. So let's go this way. The place is a mess. Yeah, it's a mess. I'm still cleaning and figuring out and organizing. So this is my Michael's table with my sewing machine. I have 3 sewing machines. That's the only one that works right now. I just got those scrapbook.com bins delivered. There's my washi tape. This is a mess. I have to clean up. There's some tags, my rolls of bling. I've taken the rolls of bling off of the curtain rods that I have on the wall to my right because they were a bit heavy. I do have more curtain rods. I just need to figure out where to put them. Okay, I just finished uploading a video. This has not changed. This is 8.5 by 11 colored cardstock. There's some 12 by 12. This bin down here has them pre-cut for card making. I do a lot of card making. This box here on the bottom, the photo box, I have a lot of Project Life cards, and they are in there, and I forget I have them. But sometimes I remember and I use them. That bin up there has the watermelon and the lemon stuff for when I was making those journals. What do I have down here? Let me move that away. This is a scrapbook that I bought because I liked it for my own personal use. I haven't done anything with it yet. These are, that's Mickey Mouse stuff, Christmas stuff, papers, fall papers, and this is spring papers. That's pretty. Over here in these drawers, I'm sorry, I'm scooching down. In the top skinny drawer, I have these little things I get at the Dollar Tree, 10 of these for $1. I like the size of them. And so I have them labeled, little stuff in here. They fit perfectly, my butterfly punches and stuff. This drawer has some stuff I bought at the Dollar Tree to make a decal. Here's some trims that I have. Down here, I make a lot of these I take these little composition books and decorate them and give them away and stuff. There is my Gemini Pro, which I still have to figure out if I like or not. That's just my storage with all my glues. This is just more paper that I haven't put away. This, I've rearranged this a little bit. These are all these 2 bins here. In the frosted, I don't know why I bought white scrapbook.com ones. These are the frosted ones. These are my stamps. All my silicone stamps are in here by category. This clear fridge bin has my 6x6 paper pads. This one has, as you can see, a lot of Simon Hurley because they're bigger, and there's also some Delusions back there. She's so snarky, I love it. And stamps that are too big. This was my father's when I was growing up, tools, and I just have different bits and bobs in there. This, when I ordered the Gemini, I also ordered some of the Crafter's Companion kits. And this is, because they're card making kits, so this is an 8x8 pad that I have, and that's just stuff that came with the Crafter's Companion. I recently got this mini cinch, We Are Memory Keepers, because I want to make some cinched journals and books. And then this is just my foam. I did some reorganizing. These are some cards that I have made. This is some ribbon. This is all my ribbon used to fit in this little drawer when I first started this. And yeah, now it's on rolls. These are stickers. See, it's all labeled. Stickers, words. Most of them are labeled correctly. These are scrap papers, mainly from the Dollar Tree when they were doing, like they had the packages for $1. These are extra blending tools, stickers, rhinestone stickers, rhinestones. My rhinestone stickers. This is where my rolls of tool were, which I completely forgot about, and down here, which I can't get into because the Gemini, are just some empty bags and some stuff in there. I don't know what's in there. This is my very old sewing cart, which I need to clean up, go through. Now in the drawers over here, again, this is back here are all my sari. Here are my rolls of bling. Stuff I have to clean up. The top drawer here has the punches that I use the most. The second drawer just has like office supply stuff, that kind of stuff. Those two drawers. This has my magnets in it. And down here I have my duct tape. All of a sudden I started buying duct tape to use for the spines on some journals. These are my Deflecto things where I put all my washi. You see how I have some ribbon up here? It's because I ran out of room on my curtain rods. So all that, these are empty boxes. I love this. I get this at Tuesday morning. These Blue Ink, you see it there? Blue Ink Studios. The cards are beautiful. $8 for 16 cards, so 50 cents a card, and I use them as journaling cards and stuff, and I just love them. They're beautiful. This has, oh, for the printer, because I recently got an HP printer because I don't like my Epson. This is real estate stuff. This is my Versamark inks, and oh, look at that, Wink at Stella's. All right, I didn't know I had those. The bags, the clear plastic bags that I used to store the stamps and stuff in it. The Dollar Tree photo things, I cut them up and put them in journals. That is tiny tags, a whole big box of them, which was very inexpensive. Down here are my hook and loop closures and extra things like that. And this one over here on top, this back here, these are my scrap bins. This is fabric scraps, this is bling scraps, and this is ribbon and tiny fabric scraps. Those are my scrap bins. This drawer has, this unit used to be in the, one of these units used to be in the closet, so when I rearranged, I pulled one out. So this has gift bags in it, cupcake holders, things like that to use for junk journals. This has all my tissue paper and these boxes that I like to cut up and use, make specimen cards out of those. This is a junk drawer. Stuff that, oh, well, these are eons old. Anyway, some of this stuff is eons old. but just bits that I don't use. This are extra empty ones of these. This is my colored pencil. I bought the Amazon Basics colored pencils and I absolutely love them, but I didn't want to throw away the tin, so I think this has my old color pencils in them. And those little mini composition books that I showed you that I make. And down here is more stuff I don't use. Scissors, and look, we have a visitor. This is Copper, Bratty Cat. All right, here's my new HP, which I love. The wall hasn't changed with the ribbons, right? I have a new, that I got at the Dollar Tree. Faith can move mountains. So this is all the same. And the top of this is pretty much the same too. These little containers are from Dollar Tree. And of course, the Dollar Tree, they never have them, so I ordered like a case of them, so I have extras. My paper flowers, which I love. That is a pot lid rack, which has some of my planners. This, I got a happy planner or whatever these are called, because I'm trying to figure out the best way for me to do things, but I don't like it because it keeps on coming apart. So that's why I'm gonna change it and cinch it. That's my new journaling Bible, which I'm very excited about. Yeah, my MacBook, my personal journal, Book of Common Prayer, and down here. So here are my two 12 by 12 paper pad racks. Now, I try to limit myself, and I can't buy any more paper. This is one of 3 of the photo keepers. I put my ephemera in that. The other 2 I have over by my desk because I'm working on a journal right now, but they would be stored. One would be stored here to keep that paper up, and the other would be stored there. Over here, I have the paper placemats, doilies, and these here. That. My phone just did something funny. The pre-packaged kits I get a Tuesday morning. And then these are down here. These are calendars that I like to use and cut up. This here are all my envelopes, which I used to have in a drawer like that, but they just got too many envelopes. Over here is more ephemera, stickers mainly, and these are all labeled, and back there for ones that are bigger that don't fit in the little ones, different sizes. So I have 3 different sizes. Down here are my red rubber stamps, right? Those are down there. This is my wax seal kit. I haven't used that yet. I have to play with that. This is a bin that has scraps in it, which is slowly disappearing because I'm trying to, no scraps. This here I got at, which has charms and stuff in it. I got that at Harbor Freight for 10 bucks. And those there are buttons. This is my one craft cart, the green one right here. And let me take you through what's on here. Now this top thing is a metal mail thing. I just got it clearance at Michael's for $5 because we couldn't find the price of it, and the guy said, I'll give it to you for $5. And I like it because it has the 3 sections in it, and I'm able to store a lot of the stuff. These have to go away, I'm not using them. This is what I'm currently using, maybe not, in the journal I'm currently doing. And so then I have space back here. So this is some baby wipes, and these are alcohol wipes. I got them free when I did a recent order from quill.com. The second bin, which also has room in it, has this right here. I don't know if you can see it or not. Let me see. No, you're gonna get too close. It used to be on my desk top here on the edge, and I took it off because this edge used to butt up against the craft table and it wasn't an issue. Now that it's open, I'm afraid that it would fall off. So this has the stuff that I reach for the most, but I have something new on my desk that I've traded it out for. So, but this is always right next to me. I'm always pulling it over. And on the bottom bin has is a book I just recently tore up. These are the things I use the most. My mini scoreboard, my envelope punch board, and my Misty. And it's a blood pressure cuff. Why not? Okay. Whew. Air conditioner, very important. So down here, sorry, you saw my finger. So this is the desk, right? Okay. There's the door. This is the workstation. I'll come over here. So here, I think this is the one I pulled out of the closet. First, you have all my crowns. I have 1, 2, 3, there's a crown in there, 4 crowns. That is mostly contact paper, some stuff for the Cricut on the bottom there, and there's also like wrapping paper there too. This is my fabric. Most of my fabric. Things are falling off because I have a cart here and I've been piling things up because I've been working on a journal. So this is a bin that I've been, when I'm starting a new journal, I start, you know, if I know what colors and stuff, I'll start pulling stuff off, pulling out my supplies and putting them in this bin. So this is the ribbon bin for the journal. And this is a big bucket that I got when Joann's was having a huge summer clearance. It's like an ice bucket for outside. Metal, I love it. It's huge. And it was 70% off and then an additional 25% off, so I couldn't pass that up. So in this back here, the top drawer has cards. These I need to put away. And these are the cards. Let me see. See how that is? Those are those cards I just showed you, the Blue Mountain or whatever. Cards. This drawer has my white and cream laces. Okay. This drawer has my colored laces. It also has bits of fabric, and I recently got these from Amore Fabriques on Etsy. And you might recognize some of this stuff from the boho journal I just did. So that's what's in there, all the colorful stuff. Down here is paper pads, the receipt books. This is just loose paper. These paper pads I would get at Dollar Tree. I like putting them in journals. Tim Holtz tissue paper, really, and stuff. So that's that. And in the bottom drawer, I have my paper napkins. Over here are the 2 clear bins of ephemera that I talked about. On the floor at my feet, this green binder is my, all my stencils are in here. And yeah, so that's all my stencils. This is out because I pulled some out to use. This metal box is what I call my treasure box. I've had it since I was in high school, so it has some very personal stuff. I was just cleaning up some of my mother's stuff downstairs and I started pulling out my stuff, and those there I just pulled up too. That's personal stuff. This is my other cart, my paper towels underneath there, just some cleaning things. What I have here is, let's see, on the hooks I have the We Are Memory Keepers rulers. One of them is on my desk because I'm using it a lot. I have the tags that I have, the pre-made tags that I have. I figured out this was the easiest way for me to store them. These have to be put on the larger ring because I was using that. This bin up here, and here are more of these clear envelopes sorted by color, are scraps. The bin that I showed you over there in the large white scrap bin are large pieces. These are the small pieces, and some pre-made card prints of mine. On top here, my old tea box has my dried flowers and some things. This sticker book is out because I was using it in the boho journal. I was using that. What is this? Thesaurus that I got at Dollar Tree. The pages are discolored, so I like it. This botanicals are postcards. I recently got that on Amazon. My wildflowers field guide. I've been trying to find another one. Bird field guide. This book I got at a thrift store, and I thought it was adorable, and I'm having it here because I'm gonna make a fairy journal, I guess. That's why that's there. I didn't put it away. And then here are cards, some kind of game I got, IQ game. I found this when I was cleaning out my hope chest. Same with some of this other stuff, personal stuff. The second shelf down here has, this here is a roll of player piano roll. I was working on the 4th of July journal, so some of that stuff is shoved in here. This is a big pack of tags that I haven't found a home for yet. This is Tim Holtz journaling cards and stuff that are too big to fit in these. And these are just some of the things that I've pulled out to use in the journal that I'm currently making. Over here, oops, my stencils just fell, is my calyx unit with my rainbow threads up top. What do we have? Journals I made, a couple of more journals I made, and this is paper. Right now, this is my handmade, hand-dyed papers. I used to have them on a thing in here stacked, and it just was taking up too much room, so I put them in these clear plastic things. Over here are the books that I like to use the most in journal making. This is an old atlas. This is, I just recently got this front page, reproductions of front pages from the 20th century. This is another atlas, the Pepperidge Farm cookbook. I absolutely love it. Just things I like to use, types of papers I like to use in journals. What do we have down here? This is my painting bin, not to be confused with my watercolors, which is on the other end. This is my acrylics, some markers and stuff up there, and brushes. Down here is the Crafter's Companion stuff that I was getting. This is just bins of trim that I've had, and empty, those the extra sleeves that I've been storing the pre-made fabrics in, pre-made papers in, not the pre-made, the handmade papers, my goodness. This bin here is my quote books. These are all quotes and stuff, things that I like to put in journals as well. Over here, that's something that's not quite done. That's why it's down here, because that's a bin of things not done. This is, that in the back is like a thing of bead for jewelry, beading jewelry or something. Got it on clearance at Michael's, and it was really cheap, like a couple bucks. And these are bins of lay flowers. I buy the lays at Dollar Tree and take them apart. And then I have the flowers for journals. This is my watercolors. That is personal, you know, like office type stuff. And yeah, just more stuff. And then my ironing board's out. There's my Epson printer, my Cricut, the mailing station, and here are my, I get the little silk flowers and tear them apart so I can put them in journals as well. Let me pull the ironing board out. This is down here is, well, a couple of old quilt tops that I made. A bin of fabric that I like to use. And here's my storage. All this right here in the middle is stuff I've used in the past and don't use anymore. Here is, these have to go elsewhere. These are vinyl placemats that I got for when I'm doing dyeing paper. My die cut machine, just some paper and storage stuff, shipping stuff, empty the cereal boxes and stuff that I use to make the journals with. Here's more books that, well, this is the, I'm not cutting this up. Mastering the Art of French Cooking by Julia Child. I've wanted this for forever. It's a very expensive cookbook. I found it at a thrift store for a couple bucks, so I scooped it up. Up here, these are my the colors that I use. I make them for papers. I have a couple of extra washi tape things there. Yeah, so this is just my messy storage closet. And I'll show you, I can show you that closet as well. Remember, this is This is the biggest bedroom in the house, so it's like the master bedroom, so it has a couple closets. And I don't know if it's going to be worth seeing what's in here. There's no light. So those two drawers are out because they're in my shelving unit over there. There's more bling rolls. Yeah, just old stuff. Not much in there. And on top of the craft table, this is my large rotary cutter Fiskars. This is my favorite. This is a roll of macrame cord that I got because I've been watching people make their own handbags and baskets out of this stuff, so I want to give that a whirl. This is, I started making a quilt 12 years ago for a friend who, you know, the child's now 12 years old, but I figured I'm going to use this to cover a journal now. These are bits of fabric. What is this doing over here? This is a recent purchase from Etsy. I should be pulling this stuff and seeing if it's anything I want to use in my current endeavor. This here metal bin has most of my dies in it. Yeah. And now for the centerpiece, which is the workstation. I just did straighten up the desk a little bit. Okay, so this is the arm. This is where I put my phone when to record, right over the workspace. And starting from my right, my scissors. This is the thing, again, just like the white metal big ice tub thing that I showed you. This is, I also got at Joann's on clearance, and it's for a picnic, so it has 6 sections in it, and this is what I've put all my colored pencils and pens and markers in there. The rulers I reach for the most, the scissors, that's really what I reach for the most. And that's where all this stuff lives. This is packing tape, which I've been using. This is a little bin, which seems to be just capturing some ephemera that I might, you know, basic before I even start. Just some things to make journaling cards and stuff. My 6-inch roll. This has my wireless mic and my lavalier mic and stuff in there. A couple of chipboards that I use. One I used for myself, and another one I pulled out to make a writing board. Paper. It's my daughter's when she made her first communion. Just some book I use for just some scraps there. This is here because I'm currently using that in the journal I'm making here. It's an ashtray, but a friend of mine gave it to me years ago when she went to Jerusalem. She bought it back for me, and I was very appreciative of that. Up here, this is where my glues are. That's my little bottle of art glitter glue. As you can see over here, I have a big bottle. My tape runner, receipts I need to, just some things that I grab for all the time. This is the Shabby Chic journal that I'm currently working on. I just put some clear crystal glaze drops on that. It dries a lot quicker than Glossy Accents, although Glossy Accents is a bit glossier. So realizing that I wasn't going to be able to do anything with the journal anymore, I decided to go ahead and see what we can, just give you this tour that I've been promising you. This is the stuff I'm currently using in the journal. My hole punches, my circle punches, which seem to be living on my desk at the moment because those are the ones I reach for all the time. I recently did a video on how to make whale tails. This is a whale tail tab. This was made with my 2-inch circle punch. This one was made with my 1.5-inch circle punch. And what I have learned, sorry, let me get that further away, is that, and then these are the scraps from the 2-inch circle punch, and I'm going to make a specimen card out of that, is that what I did with this one is I punched it out with the 2-inch circle punch. Then I figured out how big of a tab I wanted, and in order to get it more of a swoop, I went down to the 1.5-inch circle punch to actually then punch out the little bits to make it swoopy like that. And then the same thing happened with this here. This was a 1.5-inch circle punch, and then I used my 1-inch circle punch to do my swoops. I don't know how else to describe them. Swoops. This here, that's my heat tool. This is a mug that my sister, my heart sister, sent me. It's hysterical. She'll pick me up after she finishes laughing. So yeah, so originally I had bought this in order to put the arm here for the camera on. But then when I moved my desk, I could put it right there on the craft table. It works better. But it also, it's a little shelf, so I have stuff shoved in there. My fan, very important. My gridded washi tape, which is just living there. This is a basket. Sorry about that. A basket with fabric scraps in it that I'm using for the journal. Vellum, which I have to put away. Paper scraps. Yeah, so this is what's in here. Washi and stuff that I'm using in the journal. And this is my main work desk. So over here, top right hand, these are all my Distress Oxide blending tools. These are silicone ice cube trays that I got on Amazon that fit these blending tools beautifully. Different, you know, people are using like things for nail polish and all, and it just didn't work for me. And because it's all one level, I put them in. This is a from IKEA. I forget the name of it. It's a popular. Anyway, and they just fit in here beautifully. I love it. So that's all my Tim Holtz Distress Oxide. Down here I have my Simon Hurley's. Oh, and these are, see how these are flat? These are for the Simon Hurley luster pastes or lunar pastes. I love them. So that's what that is. Finger daubers, and these are re-anchors, and here are the lunar pastes, and those are the Simon Hurley, whatever those things are for stenciling. Here I have my embossing drawer. So here I have all my embossing powders, also my things for my stamps. Yeah, that's what's in this drawer. This drawer is my mini rotary, which I'm not sure I like yet. My different tools. So these scissors are down here because they don't stay closed anymore. This is my big bite. There's my mini make art board. I have a larger one. Yeah, just a trimmer. This is, what is this? Oh, this is a well, that's a magnet on it. This is a tab punch, and it punches, I'll show you the kind of tab it punches, a hole punch, I'm sorry. And, well, it punches the kind that goes straight across, and then it has like the little thing on top. Yeah. So, that's what that is. And my single eyelet setter, my corner chomper, my big setter there. Okay. And then down in the bottom drawer is my alcohol inks and my gel press. Yeah, that's all what's in there. Now, on this side, on the top drawer, is all my adhesives and stuff. So these are my tape rolls. That's my Tyvek tapes, my masking tape, all my little adhesive rolls. The second drawer is personal business stuff. This drawer is all my liquid pearls and my Nuvo drops. I like the Nuvo drops better than the liquid pearls, I think. I do. I love them. Because, I mean, look at this. How can you not love that? Sparkly and stuff. I should probably use that in this journal. This one drawer is my bulb pins, these little clips, These are picture hangers, but you could put them on the side of a journal to hang the tassel. Rhinestones. These are little fabric charm flowers, stuff like that in this drawer. And in the bottom drawer is all my glitter pastes. These little things, little gems to put on cards and in journals and stuff like that. My texture pastes. So, wow, yeah. And this is the Shabby Chic journal that I'm currently working on. And I don't know if that's dry or not. This has been a tour of the craft room, which I've been promising you. And this is my view now. So, it's an old Cape Cod. That's my bedroom over there. I have the upstairs to myself. I love it. I used to face this way, so I got to see all my pretties over there. Now I'm facing this way. And, yeah. That is a Kat Kissick. You can find her on Etsy. Kat, K-A-T, Kissick, K-I-S-S-I-C-K. The rooster is Kat Kissick, and I got it because in my kitchen, I used to a lot of barnyard animals and stuff. And I'm going to show you why I love Kat Kissick. Many of you might have seen this on Facebook last year. Roses are red, knowledge is power. Go smash the patriarchy, you beautiful flower. That is absolutely gorgeous. That is by Kat Kissick. See right there. K-I-S-S-I-C-K. I loved it, so I had to track it down. I found her on Etsy, and yeah. So if you like that, go to Etsy, Kat Kissick. She has great stuff. I love her style. All right, well, there we go. Wear your crowns proudly, ladies. I hope you enjoyed this tour of my slightly messy, slightly disorganized studio space, also known as my happy place. All right, this is Karynjean. Thanks for stopping by.